Hey everyone, it's Will, GamerDad, with another video for you. So again, hopefully everyone's enjoying the newest collaboration with Chrono Cross and AE, which is called the Complex Stream. Obviously that update's been out for about a week and there's tons and tons of stuff to do in that. But that being said, if you check your notices tonight, we do have a new update. It is the same number, I believe, 2.10.200. However, this is going to be the 3000 Realm Arc and the Sea Abyss Chapter 2. So, yeah, I was actually very surprised that to see this notice because honestly, there's so much to do. We have barely been a week since the last update, and so I guess this is a Global's way of catching up to trends much more quickly than expected. So obviously, in order to have finished Chapter 2 and start this one, you will have to have Chapter 1 finished, and there are some requirements to even have started Chapter 1. I believe you have to finish the main story up to Chapter 26. You do have to do the 1,000-year-old arc, which is basically the precursor to this, which is also the Dragon Palace and other things to do. So if you're new to the game, that side event obviously is found in the same area as the Chrono Cross collab, which is under Symphonies, and you can start that. Don't worry, all content is permanent. For us veterans, we have those all done, and so hopefully we can start that tomorrow evening. Now, this one is a little bit different. Not only do you get to actually play through Chapter 2, there is almost something called Awaken Levia, which is very similar to the encounter battles we've all had in the past. So for those who again are relatively new to the game, some of the fights you can do a series of 5 difficult fights, and as you beat all 5, you got to unlock either special characters permanently for your team or special content. For example, there were fights. The earliest fight was for Azami 5-star, for example. There's Serene, there's Garyu, and a few of the others. Okay, so Levia's turn is here, and so we can awaken Levia from a 5-star normal style to the AS version. Keep in mind, you do have to have these prerequisites done. You obviously also have to own Levia, which is only accomplished through Fishing 1.0, which is from the first 1,000-year-old arc. So, if you haven't yet, hopefully some of the quality of life improvements to Fishing 1.0 gets you closer to get Levia. If you are, well, you're ready for tomorrow's update. And note, again, you cannot get Levia through summons. You have to earn that through the Fishing 1.0 minigame. So that should be fun. Should be very challenging fights. And after you get all 5 fights done, there's going to be AS Levia. At first glance, I just looked over some of her skills. She has an interesting mechanic where she can poison your entire team as well as those enemies. And when you do that, you can use kind of a trick that some of us veterans do with Grasta, where when you're poisoned, you do more damage. Other than that, not really sure her overall use, but hey, I mean, there should be some interesting things you can accomplish combo-wise with her. Small thing to mention that is when she is poisoned, everyone gets 30 MP back at the end of turn. So yeah, not too exciting at first glance. However, as I said, some unique combos can be gotten with her. Now, the one that a lot of other people are waiting for is the newest banner, ES or Extra Style Nagi. So, again, for those who are new to the game, some units have normal style, which is the regular gold starred colored 5-star. You can also get another style, which is kind of I guess a different colored star. I want to say like almost a blue. And then finally extra styles, which is almost like a green tinge. And so this one is ES or Extra Style Nagi. She is very, very powerful, and she is the first of her I guess in Global's units to have the ability to establish Starry Sea stance. And so this is a very unique stance. What it does is it boosts all damage by double, essentially. That means all slash, pierce, blunt, and magic attacks by double if your AF bar is full. And so this very contradicting to most strategies where you're going to do a quick AF, for example, either half bar with Melissa or half bar to start when you have charged up your bar before you enter a fight. In this case, they reward you for being patient, and this works very, very well with mechanics that gain AF bar quickly, or for example, if you're in a longer fight where these kind of mechanics can come into play. Other than that, not only that, but even under normal circumstances, as a magic user, so ES Nagi is a magic user and non-axe user, she's got the Mind's Eye, which increases her, her magic attack. She also has extremely powerful crystal AoEs, as well as water AoE Magicka type attacks. So she'll fit very, very well on Magic Zone teams as well. Looking forward to eventually side grading her myself. There are some other benefits at the end of turn when Starry Sea stance is active, so on and so forth. Now that being said, tomorrow we'll have a new episode of Should You Summon for ES Nagi. For myself, I can tell you that as a free-to-play, generally if you have one form of a unit, whether or not it's the AS or normal style, you will not summon on Nagi. You would try to grind out those codexes, which are reserved for extra style. But that being said, let me know in the comments below if you are planning to summon for Nagi, if you're going to hold out, and what you think of the new encounters with Levia AS potentially. Alright, so in terms of all the goodies here, obviously there'll be a Fateful. This one's got 3 times max, so you'll have 3 chances at 10% flat on the 10th pull if you decide to spend some paid stones or your Heavens ticket on it. Obviously, there'll be the regular banner for both free-to-play as well as paid players. Generally, it'll be 0.8 for the normal style, 0.8 for the extra style, and 0.4% chance for any single pull on the 4.5, which can eventually side grade. Now, one thing we didn't get that Japan got earlier on this month with the collab is increased login bonuses. And in this case, now, as of tomorrow login, we will have 50 Chronostones instead of 20. That is for approximately 10 days, so not bad. We'll have half a 10 pull there. And of course, if you spend money, you can definitely buy some discounted Chronostones to spend on these Fatefuls and so on and so forth. All right. So, this should be an interesting update. I'm probably going to try to record obviously the 5 fights for Levia. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing it via live stream or just offline and just upload fights as I go. So we'll have to see about that. And obviously, Chapter 2 in itself will probably be an hour or 2 hours of gameplay as well. Anyways, looking forward to it. And looking forward to seeing you all again soon. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.